This podcast is a Digital Diamond Network production.
Any of you radio personalities think you want smoke? Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke.
You are now tuned into the motherfucking greatest. I want all the smoke.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children above ages, you are now tuned into the world's most dangerous podcast. I want all the smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's some live via remote location shit going on, so we don't have the soundboard in here.
You can broadcast it from parts unknown.
Parts unknown, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm not gonna be going out here to try and put it in post. Fuck that. So listen, all the sound effects will be provided by Motormouth Jones from fucking Police Academy. So without any further ado,
Shit, it's your boy Mason Cross, aka Black Wesker, aka the flyest referee in the motherfucking professional wrestling business.
fly,
Shit.
Robin, fly.
Hey, aka your baby mama favorite rapper. Shit, aka the space cowboy, the motherfucking gangster of love.
Some people call me Maurice.
I like it. We're gonna keep that. Fuck the other one. AKA, hey, Mister, don't spill my blood clot drink, boy.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, Jamaican gentleman.
Yes.
I didn't mean to spill your blood clot drink. I apologize.
Don't do it again. Shit, AKA, hey, I just work here, bro. Talk to that nigga over there, the blurry dude.
The blurry dude.
The blurry dude. If you can find him, because we can't. He's somewhere in that screen.
That high elevation.
Incognito.
Yes, sir.
Mountain
All right.
Perception.
It's your boy Ejay, aka So Jazz Sports, aka we making that money, Bloodline Bets. Yo, we've been killing it lately. March Madness. My bracket's on fire. No bullshit. My cousins, they can relate to that. They've been pissed off. I've been dominated. I made a random ass take. So I'm on that AKA take right now. Let's make that money.
There you go.
Holla at your boy.
I made them all broke.
You know what I'm saying? It's that time of the year. Let's go.
Yeah.
What was the AKA that we got for you last week?
AKA Black Mr. Walking Black History Month or something along
Yeah,
those
Black,
lines.
AKA Mr. Koofy.
Black History all day.
AKA
AKA Sharif on the cooler. I like Sharif on the cooler. I like
Ejay
that.
Shabazz, nigga.
Shabazz, Ejay Shabazz.
Ejay Shabazz, yeah. I like
let's go
that.
with that.
I like
AKA
that.
Ejay Shabazz.
For sure.
My brother, would you like a bean pie?
Oh, God damn. If you could pull up
And
with
it's
the
your
bow
boy.
tie.
It's your boy with the bow tie.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm bringing that back.
It's your boy Will Haze, aka the habitual line stepper, Willie Kamosi, murderer, aka the aristocrat, because we drinking with our pinkies up. Toodaloo, motherfuckers. Cheers, my niggas. Cheers. What's everybody sipping on?
I got
I know
my
Murder
tea.
got something alcoholic.
I ain't even gonna lie, it's my birthday, nigga. I'm getting drunk.
Is it the day today? Today the 29th? Oh shit.
You were there. I'm sure you were there. I'm sure you were there. Your mom was. You was a baby, but you was there.
Hey, cheers. Cheers to the
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
boy.
Blessings.
AKA the mayor,
Hear ye,
The
hear ye.
the ombudsman,
Hear ye, hear ye.
the town crier,
Wah, wah.
Will Hover's witness, because the truth is out there. The truth is now in here, and the truth ain't here for your feelings. Or
EJ
whatever
brought the
fuck
truth.
that's.
I was full of shit. till he
EJ
got
brought
here.
the truth. Right? This nigga was throwing up articles and saying some random shit, and we like, well, maybe you should read these articles that this nigga's throwing up. This nigga throw up an article and say like, I don't know, I can't even got an example, but this nigga would just throw up an article, just randomly say some shit, be like, let's double check that shit.
Nope.
AKA, I'm out here saving everyone except these hoes. Will Hover's witness. Have you taken the opportunity to accept the teachings of the great Will Hover's witness? Maybe I should put that first.
Yeah.
Instead of making a cross, you make a W.
Right? So it's like, because you got to check it twice. There we go. Have you ever had the opportunity to accept the teachings of the great Will Hover's witness? Because I'm out here saving everybody except these hoes.
Can't save them. You
Yeah.
tried. You tried.
No, I ain't.
No,
trying
you
to
actually
save these
didn't
hoes.
try. You didn't even try.
Yeah. What would Exhibit say? I'm not trying to save them, pay them, or buy clothes.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, wonderful intro to the show. AKA my mouth is a curse, but my tongue is a blessing. The shorty that's up, I'm a teacher that lesson. The silver tongue gorilla. AKA I bring the smoke in many flavors. Young shisha, hairy hookah. How's everybody doing? Episode 215
Good.
of the I Want All the Smoke podcast. Y'all is good?
We good,
Hell
man.
yeah.
We good,
Yeah,
fam.
You know me, we good. We loving life. We missing the homeboy Thaddeus. It's
Yes,
weird,
sir.
but weird with no intro ad libs. His ad libs are out of control. Rah. His gorilla sounds is crazy.
Mr.
hey.
Champagne and Bullets is my favorite line that he
Champagne and pop.
No, listen. The AKA is an AK.
Mm,
That is the one.
Champagne
Yeah.
and bullets.
That is the one. Only an African nigga will come up with. My AKA is an AK, nigga.
There you go.
Y'all niggas get into anything over the weekend?
Nah, chilling. Just I was watching Slasher. This new well, it's not new. Another series horror shit. Me and the wife was binge watching some horror shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I got up to some shit. We shut down that hookah spot. Yeah, that's probably where Jay's at right now. He's recovering. He probably had a few too many drinks. But yeah,
There you
they
go.
shut down that hookah spot that he's been checking for a minute. I've been checking it for a minute too, Lounge 18. So they shut that shit down. So we was out there for a bit. It was like a Cheers vibe, man. People that grew up in our era that know Cheers, it was literally like that type of vibe. When you walk in, everybody know your name and shit. So it was a vibe.
Was that one
man.
downtown?
Yeah, on 17th. Yeah. They even let me DJ like one of the last nights. I jumped on the 1-2s. I was DJing for like a good 2 hours.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, it was dope.
DJ Ejay spinning them tracks. Okay, there you go. I get you.
Shabazz, nigga.
Ejay Shabazz.
DJ Shabazz. he played nothing but Dead Prez
Yeah. And Bob Marley too, man.
Dead
and Bob
President.
Marley,
Redemption song.
Public Enemy,
Yeah. Fucking X-Clan all night, nigga.
Oh shit.
right? And some Marvin Gaye.
Everybody's
Think
like,
people
who
want
are
to
these
know what's
guys?
going on.
Oh fuck yeah. Nah.
We got
Bob,
anything you
What'd
guys
get
got?
up to? What'd you get up to, Mister? I'm on a
shit.
remote location.
I'm on a retreat. I'm out. What do you call this? I'm on a rehab from humans right now.
Okay.
Rehab from humans.
Just went out rehab from humans. You know, me and Shorty came out
Detox.
to a detox. Exactly.
Yeah.
Me and Shorty came out to the secondary. We was out here chilling.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Catching in some of this mountain air and whatever. Be back tonight though.
Fresh.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta get out the hustle and bustle.
For sure.
Yeah, she's actually doing we call that shit hot yoga,
Oh,
Hot
really?
yoga.
which to me it just sounds disgusting.
I'm just thinking like, are there levels? Is there like hot yoga, then like warm yoga, then like cold yoga? Like,
I feel like but I don't think like they have it like all as like one thing. I'm pretty sure they have yoga in like a cold environment, like fucking, because they have yoga with goats. So I'm pretty sure they have yoga in cold environments. And I
Okay.
think warm yoga is just like regular, your regular, heat's been paid.
Yeah.
21 degrees, 19 to 21 degrees Celsius.
That's we
in
got
the yoga room.
utilities yoga.
Yeah, and then hot yoga is like we got extra money, so we're gonna crank up the heat, pay, and it's gonna stink. Cause everybody's sweating,
Well, they
and
have-
I don't know if y'all know wind escapes people during yoga all the time.
Oh,
really?
And then the heat,
all
is
that
the heat.
stretching and maneuvering and stuff, and yeah, the heat, and it's not just heat; it's heat with sweat, so it's musty heat. We've all played sports; we know how the
I
locker
see.
room is after the ball game,
I
right?
see where you coming from with this.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Musty and
Picking
not
up
just
what you
musty
put down.
regular heat. This musty female heat. Not to say that anything's different, right? But there's more things that could be musty
Yeah.
on a woman than on a fella, right? So you got musty female heat plus winds. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like hot yoga is just like a funktastic adventure.
So
Fine.
Yeah. Have you guys ever done yoga before?
Nah.
Yes. Yes, just the regular old fucking that shit,
Like
you know.
you did.
I ain't go
Let me guess.
crazy.
You did the DDP yoga, right? You little wrestling
No,
ass did the
but
DDP yoga.
if I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't have the DDP yoga set. Yo, bro, that shit made like some niggas that ain't walk again, nigga. When I get old, I'm fucking with DDP.
You be on that shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking with DDP
Lex
yoga,
Luger,
bro.
it got Lex Luger out of the wheelchair.
Out
didn't
of the
it?
wheelchair. Buff Bagwell
damn,
gonna
I didn't
wrestle
know none
again,
of
bro.
that.
Like
Yeah.
Buff Bagwell it saved Jake the Snake's life, bro. It saved Razor Ramon's life. Gave him at least an extra 10 years, 20 years. You know what I mean? Because he would have been. Yeah.
I heard Rehab did that for Jake the Snake too. I feel like.
Well, the rehab was DDP yoga. He lived in his house.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, there's a whole series about it. It's called was it the life and death of? I can't remember what it was called. It's called something about. I'll send it to you when I find the link. But it was a good documentary, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, the resurrection of Jake the Snake or something like that.
Jake the Snake is he's dope.
He was dope. Yeah.
Yo, he was one of the only dudes to never raise his voice in a promo but get his point across every single time.
Yeah.
Oh,
None
shit.
of this.
That motherfucker-
I'm gonna none of that shit. This nigga would just turn sideways and look at the camera like, yeah. So this is what's gonna happen to you. You're just like, you know what?
You see
I
that
believe
shit?
you. I believe you.
You see that shit where they de-venomized the snake and had it bite the Macho Man for real?
Yep.
Nah, I didn't see that shit. That actually,
Oh.
they
was-
pushed
yeah,
it was
all
a-
limits, eh? Damn.
Limits got pushed.
It, like
dog.
how dedicated do you have to be? And then so he's like, Jake was like, yo, so I think Randy pissed him off, or they got into like a little back and forth or something like that.
Yeah.
So they de-venomized the snake, but they were supposed to be docile, so it was just gonna put his mouth on him and that's it. But Jake started slapping the bag before the match to get the snake all pissed off and shit, just to teach Randy a lesson. I'm like, listen,
That's
I don't how much money you gotta make in order to be like, yeah, the snake could bite me.
$50 and a hot dog. $50 and a fucking hot dog. Give me a crowd of at least 50 people and we're good to go.
$50.
Love of the
and
business.
a
I'm working
hot
at
Love of the
dog.
business, nigga. Love of the business. That's why they did it.
Yo, look, working at the fucking level before the Stampede Pavilion. Whatever before the pavilion is, whether it's like Rundle Elementary, I don't know, wherever the fuck the ring is at that point, right? Nah, you ain't gonna have no animal clamp onto me for nothing.
I don't know.
Well, it's
Man,
going
wave
it's
a
going to
check,
be
you
some
gonna
life
change
changing
your mind.
money.
Yeah,
I mean,
not all money's good
You
money.
gotta
though.
remember the level of wrestling they were at when they did that, though. It's like, you know what I mean?
The WWE when it was back then, WWE back then, yeah, that was heavy.
Still like.
Just let the snake bite you.
But you cool with snakes like that?
He also
Snakes
told
you-
him. He also told you, look, dog, like that snake's biting you first. So he said, okay. So he let the snake bite him first, and then, you know what I mean? So yeah,
But you cool with snakes like that? Like you don't have no phobia or nothing like that?
I can't. No, I haven't. Let's just say I haven't met my phobia. Like there's nothing that I see and I'm like, yeah, that shit fucks me up. Like you know what I mean? Like no snakes, no spiders.
Or
Like, I
you're
mean,
on that I ain't afraid of shit type energy
No,
right now?
I just don't know what it is yet. Like I haven't come face to face with a fucking
Guppy.
giant spider the size of a fucking dinner plate, like in the middle of a South American fucking mountain. You know what I mean? So I haven't seen that shit yet to be like, yeah, I'm afraid of that. Like,
I
you know what I
definitely
mean?
seen a spider big enough that scared my
Right.
black ass.
you know what I mean? But I've held tarantulas in my hand, so it's like that. Don't I've held snakes, like big ass snakes. So, but I haven't.
Hey, yo.
I haven't seen a snake. Yo.
Pause.
Pause.
Did you hold it in both hands, nigga? Did you hold it in both hands, nigga?
Hey, you had to cradle them niggas, cause
Okay.
I held some big snakes.
But yeah, like
all right.
But no, like real talk. Like,
Maybe
I
you
haven't
should meet your phobia,
seen-
nigga.
I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any shit like that. But I haven't come face to face with a fucking mountain lion yet. To like be like, yeah, I'm scared of them niggas. I know they can kill me,
But
but
that I don't think that would be a phobia.
Yeah,
like,
like,
if you
I don't
went
have
face
a-
to face a mountain lion and
like,
you're
we know
scared,
when
that's
they-
not a phobia.
I
That's
know
like
that's common
That means
sense.
you don't wanna
survival.
die.
That's common, exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't have I know a nigga that's like birds. He's afraid of birds.
Yo, birds are
Like-
frantic as shit.
But like to like see a budgie and freak out.
Yeah, nah. That's
To
yeah,
me, that
that's
doesn't
like
make
a phobia.
that's
nigga, that's me any day that ends in Y.
So
Ham
listen,
before the
we get
learn,
into a
keep
fight with
the fucking bird away from me.
So we get into
I
a
will
fight.
scream like
I
a
just put
bitch,
on
and
wings
that bird
and
will
come at
die
you.
a horrible death. Yeah, trust me. And I'm not like I'm that bird's dying a horrible death.
This nigga put his hand
I've
up.
almost,
All birds
I
too, like
almost,
Like you ain't playing with no parrot?
Is it anything with
no
wings? or is
parrot,
it
no
just like-
parakeet, no,
Oh,
just birds. Like
damn,
no parrot,
man.
no
Come on.
parakeet, no motherfucking chicken unless I'm eating it.
Is it the way
no
they
motherfucking
move or, like-
turkey? It's just creepy. I think birds are the creepiest disease. They tried. I went to Mexico and they tried to put them big ass motherfucking cockatoos or whatever the
You
fuck.
see
Are
that
you
shit
okay?
up there? So you don't be fucking with. Can you see the owl up there? You don't be fucking with owls.
Yeah. Owls are cool.
Those are the
You know why
creepiest
owls are
ones
cool?
out of
They-
all birds.
I think they're the
though.
creepiest bird.
They're the creepiest
They are,
ones.
but yo, owls are cool. I think birds are like there's some beautiful birds and some cool ass fucking birds. Stay the fuck away from me.
I get it.
It's not like I'm. It's not like I hate birds.
feel
and
you on that.
no pictures of birds and shit like that. Pictures of birds and da da da.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, we even had. I think maybe it came from when I was a kid. Cause we used to have like birds as pets. My mom and we had this big fucking black something or other that used to fuck with me and eat my cereal and shit.
Oh, so you've been traumatized, young man.
Yeah, like
a bird fly around me, I'm ducking, I'm dodging. Nah, bro. And it, I'm in you know, Chapter.
It's a bird, nigga.
When I used to roll with DJ Chapter and we were making music out there, this motherfucker had this big ass cage that had a pigeon and a motherfucking parrot or something like that in it. And they used to let them out. And the rule was when Will come over to the house, put these birds in that motherfucking cage.
Nah, fuck all
And one
that.
time this bird came out the cage. And I was just walking from the living room to go downstairs into the foyer to put my shoes on, and I saw this bird doing a beeline to my face. Dog, I picked up the pillow and went to swing, and Chapter's wife at the time grabbed me. He's like, "Will, I was gonna kill the bird in front of the child." The
You know
child
what
was
I'm saying?
watching. His pet
Like,
almost died.
To me, that's a like.
Oh,
fuck 'em.
shit.
To me, I don't want to say it's unreasonable, but I call it like an unnatural phobia. Like I don't. Why, nigga? Like it's a bird.
I don't know.
Like so, like
Something about them fuckers.
it's just something.
Something about them
Is it the way
fuckers.
they move? Like
That's how I am with snakes and spiders too. Like they can live, but just they can't live around me.
this nigga,
No.
Yeah.
this nigga's like, you know what?
But
Segregation for
snakes
them niggas.
are serpents, and serpents are evil. That's
Who said
inherent.
that?
Human, huh? Somewhere in the Bible.
No, he just took the form of a serpent. It didn't say serpent is evil.
He didn't take the form of a horse, nigga. He took the form of something that matched his tongue.
when they-
Listen, I tell you like this. Why you shouldn't trust a snake, because a snake maneuvers with his tongue and has no ears. So anytime you see someone just talking and not listening, that's how you know he's a serpent.
I feel you.
If you got to use your tongue to maneuver and you have no ears, you're all about yourself. I don't know how the whole saying goes. I was trying to be deep. It didn't work. So EJ, snakes and spiders?
Yeah, I don't
Snakes
fuck
and
with none of that. None of that.
yeah.
No, is it all bugs or just spiders?
All of them. Small ones, big ones. Like if one came crawling in this room right now, y'all would see me reacting the way
But
you
is it
be
a-
judging me.
But is it a phobia or are you just
No,
like,
I'm not phobic. I don't think. Like I don't lose my mind, but I'm like
I've
the room's uncomfortable for me if there's like a spider in the room. I need to like find that motherfucker and get him out.
I have been on a scaffold working construction with a nigga.
Yeah.
And there's we got to dismantle shit or we're doing demo. And there's a bird nest. And I've seen this nigga get off the scaffold. That's the fear I'm trying to talk about. Like the unreasonable,
Like you gonna kill yourself.
like the unreasonable, like I'm like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Unreasonable to you?
yeah, I get it. It's unreasonable to me. Like, but that's why I don't call it like, I don't want to say it's unreasonable. It's more like to me, it's just extreme. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and like, I don't get it. And maybe as a person who doesn't have one or figured it out yet,
So like, let me like you've never had something put on your body like something's crawling on you and you're like, ah shit. Like you don't have that reaction to that
yeah,
shit.
but that's like, I mean, that's just the natural, like I'm a surprise or I'm grossed out or I don't
Okay.
think this thing is the end of the world, like centipede on my arm or like
Oh, you talking like extreme phobias, like when like Ricky Lake style when they had the people on there, and
Like
he
I
brought
said,
like someone in a
and
bird
we both-
costume
we
and they be
both
running
know
around
this,
screaming.
yeah,
Like
like
that. I see what it's saying.
yeah, like that's a phobia. Phobia, like, you know what I mean?
Like you're genuinely scared. I think there's
I'm scared of what I'm supposed to be
No, I get it.
scared of.
Like you got
Yeah,
levels.
yeah.
You got levels of phobias.
I feel
You
you.
got levels of
I feel
phobias.
you.
This nigga's bird phobia is high as fuck. You saying?
Yeah, like I'm scared of what I'm supposed to be scared of.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, if I in the bush and I run into a bear, oh fuck. Like, you know what I
Help
mean?
a bear!
But I'm not.
fuck.
But I'm not afraid of bears right now because I'm not in the fucking woods. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
So
Listen, dog, listen, you are 3 steps away from where a bear might be. Like, we live in the same city, and there was a bear watch in my old neighborhood.
Nigga, there
They had bear traps on like
there
4
was a
corners.
bear
Like,
just
watch out,
over there.
watch out, there's a bear in your neighborhood. I said, there's a like a real bear coming around
That
and
is savage.
eating stuff.
That is-
It's walking around bears going through garbage and shit. I'm gonna have to blank that part out. I probably shouldn't have said that. But yeah. So I mean, phobias are real. I don't like snakes. I don't like birds. I don't like pet rabbits. I'm not gonna pick one of them joints. I don't like
Nah.
gerbils
I don't think
or
you an animal do.
anything.
Any of them rodents,
rodents and stuff
they
like
can
that.
live
Nah, they
outside,
just
man.
No, you're not.
cats are cool.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have rodents.
Well, you have no choice but to say that.
Yeah, I know. There's 3 of them sons of bitches in my house.
I just love the way every
kinda grow
dog
on you
I've
until
ever
they
had
don't.
rush this nigga.
I like how independent they are.
I love dogs. Dogs love me. I love dogs.
They
And
all
dogs
rush
love me
this guy.
though.
They're like, who that?
Yeah.
Dogs are dope.
And now it's like I got a fucking 80-pound Rottweiler on me, like it's a fucking poodle, like drooling and shit. Like, and I'm getting hives. Like, I'm allergic to everything that I like.
Oh shit.
So if a dog licks me and shit like that, you can see like
Hives.
exactly where it licked me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a hive fashion shit, right?
Oh, okay.
But I love dogs.
I think I
love
grew up
dogs.
like that
Pause.
and I fought against it. Because I was like, fuck it, I don't care if I'm allergic. Eyes all watering and shit. I'm gonna own this dog. I don't give a shit.
Nigga,
This is my
listen,
dog.
nigga,
I fought
listen, though, this nigga, you hilarious. This nigga be like, yo, I was born lactose intolerant, but I manned up and started tolerating that
manned up.
lactose. I fought through that lactose.
Yo, what kind of bitch nigga can't drink milk, nigga? What the fuck? What kind of
My
bitch
nigga said I was allergic to dogs, but I fought through that shit.
What? Nigga, I was like, I'm owning this dog.
This nigga on some real nigga shit. This nigga on some militant shit. I
That's
fought
real.
through that shit.
Bro, I had
'Cause
swole
I'm a
ass
dog,
eyes and
yo.
shit. I come to school the next day, niggas like, what's wrong with you? Oh, nothing. Nigga, I just can't say I'm down. Couldn't talk because of stuff.
It was probably one of them old Caribbean lies. Like your parents, they couldn't afford a dog or they didn't want dogging out of the house, so they just told you, yo, you too sick to own a
You're
dog.
allergic.
No, nigga, I was allergic though. I
You
feel
sure?
that.
Are you sure?
But
'Cause
not
I
no
remember
more,
that
nigga.
shit when I was a kid. My moms would be like, nah, we don't like dogs. Like, what do you mean we don't like dogs? I love dogs. She's like, no, we don't. And
You
just
think my
made up
mom
all
just-
these excuses.
So you think my mom was just hitting me with pollen on the side and telling me
Yeah.
it's the dog?
Yeah. Don't worry about that right now.
Yo, speaking of that, that's a good segue. Did y'all get that? I was gonna play it too, but we already know how that's going. Did y'all get that video I sent to y'all in the group chat about why Trinis and Jamaicans right now don't? They say Trini and Jamaicans are like,
Oh, that
it's
historical.
like light skin and dark. Is that historical
Oh,
thing?
I did not get to watch that though.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So it basically comes from colonialism,
It is.
Hmm.
which is crazy, right? So even to this day, I have Jamaican friends and Trini friends, and both of them, especially the Trinis,
Yeah.
will be talking down about the Jamaican
next?
friends, and you're like, oh yeah, about the next one. It's like, oh yeah, da da da. But it's like, it seems like I don't. You're like, yeah, cool, but it's only like things that I guess only the Trini person would recognize,
Right.
and it only happens in the Caribbean. It's like, yo, these Jamaicans, they always aggressive and da da da. It's like, okay, it's like, yeah, whatever, da da da. Then it's like, no, they're just loud. I mean, they're just Jamaican, like, you know what I'm saying? But there's so these little things that colonialism used to separate Trinidad and Jamaica, so there wouldn't be a
union.
larger Caribbean union and uprising and stuff like that. So they pit them against each other. One with tourism and with all that, and one with there's a lot of, I think Trini has a lot
Trini
of
has the
oil, so
oil.
they had
Yeah.
more money and stuff like that, kind of funneled loosely into Trinidad to make them feel like they're the upper class of the Caribbean and stuff like that. It was a crazy little factoid. So that leads me to say to you guys, I know we had one before, but what type of shit did your parents tell you as a kid that was like just false, and you believed that shit until you got older and you was like, fuck, where did they get this from? And they didn't even tell you it was false, like they did it like maliciously or with ill intent or anything like that. It was just like something they just passed down to you, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's not true at all.
I can't even say if it's true or not. I can
Yeah.
say that I don't know if it's true, but my mom's used to be like, okay, so like when I first had my kid, she would say like you need to tie something red around around his arm when he's sleeping as a baby and stuff to keep like evil spirits away and shit like that. So she tied like a little red string or something, or a ribbon. And I was like, I don't even know where that's from. But she said, I don't know where it's from, but that's what her granny told her. Pass that down, pass it down, stuff like that. Also, like when I first had my kid, she said don't cut his hair for the first year, like until he starts speaking. Don't cut him hair. Like when he comes out the womb, let it grow for the first year, and then you cut his hair. And I was like, why? And she said also some shit that was passed down about you don't cut their hair till they speak or it does something. I'm like, that don't even make scientific sense to me, but whatever. I follow.
You mean you going with like old superstitions and shit?
Yeah, like shit that my mom's used to. But she said these were Caribbean. Like she got it from. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they used to tell us all kinds of shit to keep us in line about rolling calf and all them. Don't go out at night. Cause rolling calf will take you away and all them business. Like you're like, wait a minute. Like I've been out at night plenty of times. Ain't none of this shit ever happened to me. But like like I don't know. Like the number one. Don't do that with your face or it's gonna stay like that.
Stay like that.
Like, like that's the number one shit or like dumb shit like that. But as for like things they told us that were false, outright false, I don't think they ever told us anything that was outright false, knowing it was false unless they believed it. You feel me? Like, so I don't think they ever tried to like they told us dumb shit like
no, that's what I mean. Yeah, like shit that like it was just like I said, like handed down shit.
Yeah,
like shit that was just handed down through generation to generation.
And
then, yo, nigga, if that's the case, I wouldn't be able to see right now.
I can't see. I did 5.5 years, nigga. I can't see.
Right? Yo, where it is. That's how Stevie Wonder got popped.
Oh my god.
Shit, man. Will got the right idea, so give me a quick pause. Y'all continue. Do nigga shit.
Living just enough for the city. Stuff that my grandmother, both of them, used to say a lot of stuff that they didn't even know where like you said, they didn't even know where it came from. This is just handed down from their parents and blah blah. Like don't sweep your dirt out the front door. You know what I'm saying? When you move, don't bring your broom with you. You have to get a new broom.
Okay. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that kind of like came down to like all cleaning products got a new house, new cleaning products and stuff like that. I know some shit that my parents would tell me they knew it was a lie. I'd annoyed the shit out of them. Turning the interior light on in the car while it's driving is illegal.
Oh, yeah.
That shit. Yeah.
They used to tell me that shit too.
And I had the police gave me a
it.
ticket. The police gave me a ticket. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry for driving. He's like, man, you was speeding. Ain't nobody cares if your interior lights on.
Yo, I believed it. I swear.
Yeah, I thought that was true.
That's some funny shit.
So yeah, anything you tell y'all kids? Like, do y'all lie to y'all kids just because y'all kids be annoying the shit out of you?
Straight lie to them? I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
I still use. I brought you in this world. I can take you out.
Take you out. Yeah.
Nigga, he's 30 almost, nigga. But I'm still telling him, hey, listen.
Yeah, I brought you in this world.
I know the person that brought you in this world, and she's giving me permission to take your ass out, nigga.
That's wild.
There you go.
Shit.
I still be telling my kids, like when they were young, I used to tell them shit was closed because I just didn't feel like going anywhere. Like they would running me ragged all day, and like let's say we were supposed to go to like it's like, are we going to the movies? Oh damn, baby. The theater's closed already, and it took you long to clean your room, so we just gonna have to watch a movie at home. Daddy tired, like you know what I'm saying? Like can we go to McDonald's? Oh, I don't have McDonald's money. We're gonna have to get some. I got McDonald's money.
No.
Listen,
we have
I'm
money
tired.
for things. We just don't want to spend it on McDonald's.
Not on
McDonald's,
that.
So no, we don't have McDonald's money.
Yeah, no. That's
so, and I mean, of course, the regular shit like the Easter Bunny until they get older, or Santa Claus and shit like that. But,
there's development. I call those developmental lies. You know why? Because I believe that they're essential in a child's like development of his imagination and the development of his belief system. So it teaches them how to believe in something, but also to not believe in something when they find out it's not real. And a lot of people, you know, we ain't even gonna get political, but we know who they are. Ain't learned to do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like
so we basically
basically
lie to our kids. We lie to our kids so they can grow up to prepare for the lies of the world.
You could look at it like that.
Sense.
No, real talk. You could look at it.
It's
like
noble.
That.
We're being noble.
But it's also good
noble.
for their like imagination. Like when you tell a kid that Santa Claus is real, then he starts going, "Hey, what else is real?" And they start imagining, and they start hey man, you can create artists this way. So you should do it with all kids. Let them believe in Santa Claus. Let them believe in all that shit. Like because guess what? Like I said, I call it fucking. It's important. Like you need that development, bro. It's a developmental lie.
The developmental lie. Okay.
Yeah, you need that. They need that, bro.
Do y'all remember how or when your kids stopped believing in Santa or found out Santa wasn't real?
Pretty early. Shit. Probably by like 7.
About that time, yeah.
I don't. I came into my stepson's life a little later.
Yeah, probably around 7.
Yeah.
But he was about 12 or 11, 12 when I came around, right? So, but other than
He was
already done past that. But at the same time, we still, because we just like the shit, we still have a gift from Santa. Just
I was gonna say, like, I don't think I ever did that. My pops didn't really do that, so I didn't really grow up with that, so I never really did that either. So they never really, I think they always kind of knew once they really could, speak and process everything. Yeah.
And I kind of knew as a child myself. Like I can't tell you when I stopped believing, but I can tell you that my earliest memory of not believing was very young.
I was very young, yeah.
5 or 7, like in there. Like, you know what I mean? Because we've already done the stay up and wait for him and the whole, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, you can't see him if you look for him and all that shit. They try to give you all.
I don't really subscribe to the lie too good. You know what I mean? So, like, when my kids are like, I thought Santa has a reindeer and he flies in the sky. Why are we driving to the mall to see this nigga? I'm like, he's at the mall. I don't like dive into the lie and be like, well, he took the sled to the mall. Like, nah, I'm like, yeah, you figured it out.
We just catch him there.
He's at the mall.
I just say some shit like, I don't know, baby.
I'm
like my sons were quick. My sons were like, yeah, we know. I remember like Prince came to me, he's like, I know you're Santa. He was like, he was older too, like, and because how I used to do it is how my mom. So I came from. I've never known my mom and my dad to be together. I don't even know if they were together. Like I see pictures, but shit looks like it's a setup. But so Santa, the gifts I got from Santa were like the cheaper, crazy, like,
the dollar store.
Oh look, you got a book. Here's some clothes from Santa. Santa got you some drawers.
Yeah.
If I got the Nintendo, that was from my dad. If I got the the TV in the room or the phone line in the bedroom, that was from mom. You know what I'm saying? Like back when I was a kid, like they wanted to know, like, you are getting this shit from me. This ain't no white man that come down the chimney. I got you this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take this shit away.
You know what's funny?
I did that with my my kids, but my sons, like when Prince came to me, he was like 12 or 13. He's like, I know you're not Santa, so you don't have to keep putting his name on the small gifts. I'm like, I'm doing it for fun, man. Like you got a little sister, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
And with my youngest, I remember it was like maybe like February or March, and she was playing with one of the toys that I put Santa on, and she flung this motherfucker across the room and broke it. I'm like, what are you doing? I spent good money on that. Right? She's like, I thought Santa got it for me. Done. At that point, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, there's no Santa, it's me now. Give me that shit.
You know what's funny is knowing his son, knowing Prince, and the fact that he's like comes up to him at like 12, 13.
Yeah.
And like, I know you're Santa. I'm surprised his next sentence was like, I know you Santa. Now nigga, you gonna run me a PS2? You gonna run me a bike? Because I know you're a boy.
That's funny.
His dad's kid for sure.
Yeah, but they never wanted for nothing. So
no, they was good. They was good. Good youths. And that's one thing we had to make sure of us is like, I can't sit here and say I wanted for anything. I mean, there was things Mama couldn't afford, just like all of us. Whatever is what it is.
Yeah.
But like, more times belly full. Toys to play with. I'm outside riding a bike. Heading down the block to Pine Ridge to fucking knock on Ejay door. You know what I mean? So I was always, there was times got tough for everybody. Times got tough still, as a black woman anywhere. But it is what it is, and that's one thing I can shout out is big up moms, because I never really wanted for nothing, and I always wanted to make sure that the youth them that I was dealing with were the same way. You know what I mean?
Yo, listen, I tell you right now, I didn't know, like my mom being a single mom raising 3 badass boys, I didn't know that we was poor until I had to go live. I didn't know what poor was.
They don't tell you
because we was still broke and everything like that.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But we weren't.
But
Like,
when I had to
kids
go
was good.
when I had to go live with my dad, that's when I'm like, oh shit, this ain't fun. Like this is some. We are fucking broke. It's like, what are you having for dinner? Hope.
Hope.
You ever go to sleep for hope for dinner? Like,
Yep.
like I hope I have dinner tomorrow. Like,
It's a hope stew.
Oh shit. Hope.
shit. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that.
But yeah.
Did you say
Damn.
poke, nigga? No.
Hope.
Not
That's why I
poke.
say R.I.P. Big up Jason. Jason's mom used to bring me in the house after school all the time and feed my black ass. She's like,
Real.
I know what you got. Come eat.
Was that
You
the
know what I'm saying?
house by Bob Edwards?
Pine Ridge.
Oh, Pine Ridge.
The one in
the
Pine
other
Ridge.
one. Okay, I thought. The
Yeah.
house by Bob Edwards was Auntie.
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh, yo, man, times was good.
Times was times.
Times was times. No,
Times
no.
was times. We was good.
I would look back at times and I'm like, bro. As a matter of fact, I was reminiscing because there's people posting all kinds of shit for my birthday, and Nikki Louise, shout out Nikki Louise, she just posted a picture and I was like, yo, that was when the UFC after party, UFC 109, I think it was. So that tells you how fucking far back that was. It was like, and I was like, that's when me and Will reconnected after I got out of upstate, we're gonna say. After I got out of up north, fucking yeah, me and Will reconnected. I was just looking at these pictures and I'm just like,
We started wearing shoes. After that, you started wearing shoes to the gym.
what? What is this? What?
Remember throwback? Remember barefoot in the gym?
Oh.
And
That's how this
do
nigga
y'all
used to
even
work
listen
out?
to our show? Yo,
I,
how old are you now, nigga?
ooh, 44, my favorite president.
So I can I crack a joke about being 44?
Sure, because yeah,
So
you've already done it. So you got
It's a
You're
huge-
the only one that has experience here.
it's a huge milestone when your age reaches your height. So when you finally hit that, like, so when some niggas reach 65, when some niggas reach 50 something, as soon as your age reaches your height, that's a huge milestone. So I gotta say congratulations to my brother. I've known you since we was like teenagers, like early teenagers, like before the teen was in the end of our ages, and you finally hit that 4'4", 44. You gotta listen to Jay-Z's 444. You know what I'm saying? And when you yell at your enemies, you gotta say, my 44. Make sure your kids don't grow. You motherfuckers can't see us with BS. Big ups, round of applause to Mason Cross. Happy birthday.
Yes, sir.
All jokes aside, though, my nigga, it is a milestone. 44 is huge, especially what niggas has gone through and shit like that. So I'm happy you here
You
with
got
a
it
full head of
wrong,
hair.
though.
Fuck you. We good.
He got it
Huh.
wrong though.
What do you
Yeah,
get
because
wrong?
You said you was
it's
44.
It's actually Bushwick, aka Chuck, 4'8" and straight. Don't give a fuck.
There you go. Bushwick. R.I.P. Bushwick,
R.I.P.
Bill.
Bushwick. Oh yeah, you're right. Do this for me real quick.
What?
This right here. Hold up. Let me take this off.
Nah, you freezing up there. You freezing. I can't get it. You're not putting out a good Wi-Fi. I can't get the good signal. Because it's your birthday, I want you to hit us with the first hit us with the Eula Williams one. Eula on the board. The first one on the board, the Eula Williams. Hit us with that one and let's have a discussion about what's behind that shit.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna start it with a question first. So
Okay.
if you as a public figure, or even if you're not a public figure, take somebody else's product and use it in your product, your content, and it goes crazy, it goes viral, do you now believe you're entitled to any of the original earnings off of that product, or do you just get to earn off the content you created? Ejay, I'll let you.
Hold on. Say that one more time. So let me get this scenario straight.
So basically, a person has done a video, a dance video to another person's song, and now they want publishing rights off of that song because their video went viral, and now the song has also gotten more popular. And yeah, I say fuck out of here with that.
I say you're
But
only entitled to what you've done, the content that you created, that whatever was created before you, or however you've helped them blow up. You're not
I agree.
entitled to that.
Haze, you?
I'm on the same type of tip. So basically, like, if I took the Beatles, let's say I took the Eagles, Hotel California, and I made a dance craze off of Hotel California.
Yeah.
And I made Hotel, and now next thing you know, because of that dance craze, Hotel California blew up on the streaming sites and got 1 billion more streams.
Yeah.
Okay, so being a devil's advocate, wouldn't it be safe to say that I'm responsible for those new streams and I should get some sort of piece of that? Because if it wasn't for me putting out this dance craze, they wouldn't have got that blow up.
No, I believe that you should still only be entitled to what you create, because even those streams it's all going to circulate and it's all going to come back to you and her and whatever. But here's what we're going to actually read out why I brought that up, because I don't know, you know who Flippa T is? He has that big song right now called Affirmations.
Okay.
So basically, rapper Flippa T is speaking.
Let me interrupt though. I just gotta interrupt. I apologize, but maybe this dude, none of them deserve shit, because we still don't know who Flippa T is. So I don't know how much royalties this motherfucker wants. We still have no idea who this woman is. But big up Flippa T.
So rapper Flippa T is speaking out after it suggested that she should share the publishing rights to her song Affirmations with Joseph Fogg, aka Go Off. So Joseph Fogg went viral for her dancing to the song. The song going viral has made a lot of money and doing major appearances, and is doing a signature dance to Flippa T's song. Flippa T has now unfollowed Go Off on social media, and she says people go viral dancing to artist shit all the time. So I'm kind of in the camp of Flippa T here, where if I create something and you decide to use it as a dance or in your platform, one, you're lucky that it didn't get copyright struck down by lawyers, and two, yes, it might make my shit more popular, but it also made you fucking more popular, right? So I don't know. I mean, as an artist, I'm in the camp of if you weren't there for the creative process, you weren't there for none of the releasing, and me and you don't have some kind of agreement, you get what you make off of it. So if you sample it, and I say yes, cool, you get what you make off of it. Like,
so let me say like this then. Let's say you made a song.
Okay.
And I took a cut of that song, sampled a beat, and put that out, and off of the song that you made in my sample, I blew up off of that. Do you deserve anything from what I made through that sample?
That's a sample used in your music. This dude just danced in a TikTok.
Do you think you deserve anything? It doesn't matter what the medium is. But you can't pick and choose the medium. So you want to pick and choose the medium that people get. You can't pick and choose the medium.
There's a way it's used though. If it wasn't for my song, what are you dancing to?
Right, but if it wasn't for your song, what am I rapping to?
What do you mean? You would have found another beat, just like all rappers.
He would have found another song.
But did he?
But did I?
Do you get to
That's what I'm
that,
saying. Like you keep giving like rebuttals that like it's the same thing. Like exactly Ejay. Like, just what Ejay said. Do you own that?
Like do you own
it's
that
product? Yeah, he owns it. And like I say, listen, he's lucky that listen. Every time you try to post a video, first thing you got to go through is copyright this, copyright that, bro. Like the fact that he's eaten off of her song already should be good enough for him. Like,
but she's also eating off of his push.
She didn't know that was gonna happen. That's not on her. That's not
okay,
on
let me
her.
ask you this. Okay, hold on. I think I have a situation. No, it doesn't matter if it's on her or not, though. Let's say, I'm gonna try and see if I can make the scenario work. There's a show going on, and you happen to, like, this is a hip hop show going on downtown. You happen to pop in there, and this motherfucker's like, yo, just get on stage and da-da-da-da. So you're like, okay, I'll do a set. You happen to get on stage, do a set. Someone texts someone who texts someone else. Next thing you know, 70 people, 100 people, 1,000 people rush down, flood in, pay the cover because you're doing a set. That show that went from down here, because you hit that stage, impromptu. You weren't on the bill or anything. Impromptu brought it up to here. Are you entitled to any of what made that promoter more profit because you were a part of that increased revenue.
I think you're only
it's a loose.
You're only
You have to
entitled to
prove
what
that.
you negotiate. You're only entitled to what you literally negotiate. I think the question
We're in
is
a
more
business.
like, are you responsible for that growth? Yeah.
Oh yeah, responsible.
I think you are
guess.
responsible. for that
Morally,
growth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we talking business. Morally,
yeah,
The,
if
the
you
promoter
don't
should break me
negotiate
off
that-
something. But I'm not on the flyer. I don't know for a fact that my performance is what. Those people could have just been trickling in late. I don't know about
No,
text
but
messages.
we know for a fact. We know for a fact that the boost in A is because you were on stage
Because
and
of
this
this.
person did the dance and everything. It's because of this. It's a direct there's a direct correlation, right? So it's not like, are you entitled? We all know they're not entitled to it. But should the person who boosted that and brought more money into the first person's pocket say, hey, you should break me off a little something?
Is that not already happening though, with the way it streamings and or the way social media is set up? When you use an artist's music, it goes viral. They get paid. That artist getting paid. Now he's getting greedy, bro.
Depending, because we don't know if he got paid off of it. I think she said that he did, but I know that getting paid off of somebody else's, like if you do a dance, let's say you go viral and you have 1 million views on TikTok or whatnot or whatever, but somebody else's song is in there, just like demonetization on YouTube, you may not be getting money from it because that's not your original work. So he may not have gotten paid from it. I know I have a video on TikTok, it's some bullshit or whatever, but I use somebody else's video. It's got almost 200,000 views in less than about a month in about a month and a half or something like that. But I can't
What I can
monetize it, right?
well
Because it has somebody else's
Like it's not all your content.
use. It's not all my original content.
What I can say he's owed as a person who helped another artist and as a person who helped this artist get bigger or whatever he did, he's owed a sit down, he's owed a conversation, he's owed a business back and forth.
Is he owed? Is he owed something more than a wild ass rant on Facebook in a car? Then,
like I said, yeah, he could have gotten it, but the thing is where his approach was. Do you think that screaming out that I deserve publishing now was well, like we said, I don't
know if he did. We know she did, right? Like, because we only have her side right now.
Well,
if I'm
like
not
I said,
mistaken,
it's we discussed before the podcast. If there was a conversation, and let's say her lawyer said no, okay, like, hey man, I made your song bigger. Can we have a little talk? Can we make a little money here together, or whatever, right? And they said no. Well, that's a wild jump from. Okay, we went from a no in some negotiations to I deserve publishing.
Publishing is wild.
Like, do you see what I'm saying? Wild. Like, that's a wild jump.
I get that. So like the situation is wild. So, like I understand saying like now I own the song because I made it big or whatever is wild.
Let's say like somebody took Run the Pot, even like you know what I mean, even though the beat is whatever it is, and did a freestyle over it. And it was allegedly. and just made my shit blow up. And I hit this person on the line and said, hey, dog, that freestyle you did was crazy. Yo, let's talk about doing something. You know how I would approach the situation is because I'm fucking smarter than this idiot. You did a freestyle on my shit. Yo, let's get you on the remix of Run the Pot if you feel good.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then
you could
have that. Yo, let me get in a video. Let's do a remix. Like I said, if this nigga would have kept his mouth shut, the song could have blew up and he could have been on the stage doing this dance to the Grammys for all we know.
Well, that was, but
we don't know.
Would be something that would be something that she would have to do that.
But my point is he came out on the attack.
But he not publicly. I think she's the only one that came out publicly. You feel what I'm saying? She came out wilding out and everything like that from the video that I heard you play, which kind of killed me. But the voice killed me. Not even the voice, like just the tone. Trust me, don't get me wrong. A southern accent, listen, that had me trapped in Seattle for a week once. But so that's a story too. But you could go the Jim Jones route too. Remember Jay-Z did the remix to Ballin', dissing Jim Jones, and Jim's like, dog, I own the publishing on this. I have a Jay-Z verse now. and Jay can't do anything. And he put it out as a remix and put everybody else on there, even if he was being dissed. You know how that blew Jim way out the water with that, right? So I mean, there's many different ways, but I feel like
it was the approach, and the approach. If the approach was true from what we're hearing from Flippa, the approach was an attack, and it shouldn't have went that way. As a business person, and you want to blow your brand up, which is already blowing up, now to do this is not gonna help that brand. Really. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so.
And it may, because this is the most that I've talked about. This is the most I've talked about Flippa T
ever
in my life ever.
Yeah, I might have to go research this brother now.
Flippa T's a shorty.
No, that's the thing. Flippa T's a woman.
Oh shit.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. Did you guys watch the Jay interview? Jay-Z, wait, hold on. Pause. Jay-Z interview. This is for the AI algorithms doing the edits. Jay-Z interview. Did you guys listen or watch the Jay-Z interview?
I have not yet. I was gonna sit down with him this weekend, and I'm just vibing.
Murder.
Perfect. Nigga, I'm just getting in.
Murder, this is...
I did.
This is a job, nigga. You did. What were your takeaways on the Jay-Z interview?
Should we get into it, or you want to wait for Murder and Jay?
No, you get into it. Get into it, because I have to get educated.
He's a
somehow.
big Jay-Z fan. He may want to not miss this one.
Oh yeah, we gotta wait for Drew's not here for the Jay.
He's
Saved by the
Jay. And that gives Murder, an excuse to go watch that shit.
Saved by the Thaddeus absence. hey, dogs.
Let me guess, Murder, you didn't watch the J. Cole one either?
Nah.
Is it dropped? Is what it is?
Yeah.
He's dropped a couple now,
Ejay put
actually. He's on a run.
The Talk with Flea. Yeah, he has one with Nadeska too.
Nadeska I saw. Then he dropped the one with Cam. Then he dropped one with Carmelo Anthony on his pod.
Oh, he's on Carm's.
He went on Melo's pod, yeah.
I was
did a good hour with Melo.
I was binging Murder shit with the wife.
It's all good.
You know what? I heard this on the Joe Budden podcast. Daddy, Ejay, you listen to it. So cheers, motherfucker. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Something about when I was watching the Nadeska one, and when I was watching the Talk with Flea, it struck me. Something was off about it. It seemed too formulaic. And then I was listening to the Joe Budden pod today, and they kind of broke it down. Every reply with this nigga was, my first impression was and it was like some wild stuff. Like, my first impression was like, fuck this nigga, or I ain't fucking with this nigga, da da da. Then he's like, then I had to sit down with myself and ground myself and da da da, and be around the other thing. How did you feel about Cole's interviews? Did it feel authentic to you, or did it feel like this was formulated?
I felt like it was authentic, but I think he took a minute to make sure when he did these interviews, he knew exactly what he was gonna say. Like, he ain't tripping up on his shit. Like, he kind of, I think he has an idea of exactly how he wants this to be portrayed. So he took a minute, right? That was the whole beef with Cameron, why the whole lawsuit came out, is because he felt like Homeboy was straight ducking him.
Cole strikes me as somebody who speaks very carefully.
I think
he's not gonna get on a microphone and say some shit out loud that's like not what he would
at this stage of his career. I'd say so. Like, I think he's evolved in that direction. I think that's kind of
even his bars, like
but I know what you mean. Like, there's some answers you felt like he could just give us some shit, just say some shit, and he kept kind of trying to make it more like, I don't even know the word I want to use, but like, I guess it was a very in-depth like search that he was on. Like, everything was kind of about how he felt and his emotions and how he's going through whatever in his world, and he's not really relating the two to like, well, what about what's going on currently with everybody else? Like, let's give us some real shit about that.
And I think he's going out of his way, and this is not a bad thing. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I think this is actually pretty dope. But he's going out of his way to show that not having the generic nigga from the hood experience is cool. He talks about when he had the one with the Nadeska, he's talking about he had good memories as a child in his childhood home. He still has his childhood home, which isn't in the hood, or quote unquote in the projects or whatever. Like, we would, how media would want to portray how all black folks in the States came up. He talks about his best times being in college, being in solitude, not being the person that's always out and rah rah rah. You know what I'm saying? So I like that part of Cole, like, but there's even on the, I don't want to keep bringing up the Joe Budden pod because We're in direct competition, especially with the amount of subscribers we have. It's definitely, he seems to, it's too neatly wrapped up with him. You know what I'm saying?
You feel that?
It's too okay. I don't know if I feel that or if I'm being told to feel that, but it just seems like it seems really just neatly wrapped up with him, which I think is cool. I like that contrast. You know what I'm saying? I like when it's just a regular dude. It's not like a regular dude, but he's all Afrocentric and smelling like patchouli and black what's it called and stuff like that. He still talks about still has some rhymes for bitches. He still talks about money and everything like that, but he's still a regular dude.
Yeah.
But I don't believe the Honda thing. He came out, you know, it's like we know that that's not his only car. He said it before and everything like that. But
that was just the first car, so it's like a nostalgic thing. He's an Aquarius, man. Like, we're sentimental people. We care a lot about our old shit. Yeah. It's just a part of the cloth, man.
Hey.
I fucks with Cole though. But you a huge Cole fan. What were your biggest takeaways from the interview?
Yeah, no, Cole's my dude. I felt like he just pretty much explained what I expected him to say, in a sense. Like, I kind of felt like that is what he was gonna say. He's on more of a Bob Marley mission, in my opinion. I think somewhere in Cole's career, his vision switched, and it wasn't just about making dope rap music. It was more about like making an impact or a cultural shift or something like. I think he has like a long-term goals in mind in terms of what he's trying to like achieve.
I'm gonna say some controversial shit.
Yeah, you go ahead with that shit. Go ahead, jump in.
I think J. Cole is the best rapper in the game right now.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
And this is from you.
No,
you saying this as a fan?
Just
you ain't a J. Cole fan.
Everything I'm hearing, like, yes, we got Kendrick. He got his Grammys. He go. But right now, 2026, today, any album I play,
for everybody,
album I play, I'm gonna tell you, J. Cole is probably the best one today.
Interesting.
And that was coming after hearing ASAP Rocky. You know what I mean? After hearing all these niggas drop their shit. Now he's like, phew, J. Cole's a monster, bro. And like, if he keeps on this trajectory, like, yeah, sure, he's on like the J trajectory, where it's kind of like he skated underneath for a little minute.
Oh shit, your shit cut out, cuz.
Well, oh shit. What I was saying is he's kind of like he's on.
You know what sorry to interrupt. The wildest part of this answer, is that when he first started it out, he cut out for me, and Ejay heard the whole thing, so Cross was frozen, and I saw Ejay nodding and shit like that, and then he cut out for Ejay. And then I saw him, so I'm nodding, I'm watching this whole thing, and then EJ's like, "You cut out, man."
I heard half that shit.
And now you both done cut out on me, which is fucked up.
That's wild.
You still cut
but
out.
I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying, like the momentum that he's on. I think he's always been on this momentum, like Ejay was saying. This has always been the level that he's on, and I feel like he's like the most humble rapper. You know what I'm saying? You know that cat that, you know, like could box down anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He always, you know what I'm saying? But he walked around like he's not gonna win every fight, or he didn't want to get into every fight. And I think not even not want to win, but not want to get into every fight. He's like the Bruce Lee. He's the Bruce Lee,
right?
Of hip hop.
I like
what
that.
I mean?
J. Cole is the Bruce Lee of hip hop. He
I
can
can
probably
fuck
take
you
out
up, but
any
don't make
motherfucker
me.
out here. But no, I'm humble. I'm gonna bring people on. He has Dreamville. He kept bigging up his Dreamville artists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kept talking about the festival and shit like that. And he knows he's Cole. He knows he's the big three. He avoided the big three questions. And I don't know if you EJ, you saw it, Cross, you didn't. But if you accepted his answer for the backing out of the battle.
Yeah, I expected that answer. So like, yeah, I accepted. I think it's.
What was the answer, by the way? Just let me know. Like I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, he said that when he did the verse first, right? So after the big three and Kendrick did his stuff with Future and Metro, he came out and he's like, okay, I'm gonna say stuff that hits, but I'm gonna make sure it's not personal, which he did, and make sure that because he's doing it, it's a sparring thing. It's gonna be a back and forth thing. Yeah, but he came out because he knew where it would go, and that he wouldn't be able to contribute to that battle without being seen as taking a side.
Like let me piggyback off that and just give more context for you. So like what I grabbed from it is that he doubled back. So he said he's been working on the fall off for 8 to 10 years. Since he's started the fall off, he's dropped multiple projects, but still working on the fall off. He had these niggas on the fall off, Kendrick and Drake. So he's looking at it like everything's great, everything's lining up. I'm finally getting this shit done. Drake drops first person shooter. He's on it. Kendrick was supposed to be on it. I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, he wasn't on it. So Cole's on it, right? He drops that line. You know, he's like, yeah, whatever he says about the big three. But he's like, right now, I feel like I'm Muhammad Ali. Then that song takes off. I think that's Drake's #1 that made him surpass Michael Jackson for the most #1s. So that shit's everywhere. Kendrick obviously has a whole different perspective on it. He does his track with Future. And Cole says when he hears that, he's like, fuck, like, no, like, not now, nigga. Like, why are you saying? Yeah. He's like, I'm not upset about the fact that he said it. He's like, nothing that he said was harsh. But he's like, the nigga made it quite clear, fuck the big three, nigga, it's a big me. And then Cole's like, oh, shit, like, I got this nigga on my album. Like, we're trying to, like, bring this whole kumbaya thing together. And now this nigga just jumped out and said that. Yeah. So, like, from my understanding, he said he went into, like, what do I do? Like, I can't just drop might delete later. The people ain't gonna want to hear my shit if I don't say something about this nigga being like, fuck the big three. So he said he was in like a dilemma, like, do I respond? Do I say something? Do I not? Da-da-da. Can I even release my music? Are they gonna fuck with me if I release my music without responding? So he said that that's the reason why he decided to give a little light jab, as Will said, like, I'll respond with that 7-minute drill thing, put that out, jab him back, and then kind of like keep it pushing. But then we know the history from there. After that, he said he released it, and then it just didn't sit right with him. And he was like, you know what? Like, I can't go on stage knowing that the crowd's like, sing that shit. Like, rip that nigga up. Like, spit that track and tear up Kendrick and da-da. And he's like, I don't want to say that shit. Like, I don't feel it inside. So then that was the whole reason why he removed it. And from the part of me that wants to see war, from the part of me that has like a little bit of that violence or whatever in me, it looks soft. It looks like, why would you? It looks like, why would you do that? From the part of me that's matured from my 20s to my 40s that has kids and sees every situation you don't have to engage, and sees situations in the past where I look at where I'm like, I wish I would have engaged that way. I didn't have to engage with that brother that way. In my own personal life, there's times where I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. So I see him just maturing and looking at it like, I don't need this war. I didn't want it. I may have, started to say some shit that I shouldn't have said. I'm gonna pull that back and just do what I'm supposed to do. So I think you're never gonna see him jump out the window on Drake and Kendrick. Like, I think that makes sense. That clear.
I think that makes sense. And it's funny because when it comes to that battle, who do you think like jumped out the window first? Because I honestly, like I said, it started with some words. Right? And
what do you mean jumped out the window though? Like, what do you mean?
You mean like who took a jab first?
Like who got personal? Who made it worse? Who was like, I'm gonna take this from like a battle to like fuck that nigga. Like, who do you
made
think
it worse first?
Kendrick.
Yeah, you think it was Kendrick?
I think like in terms of like taking it to fuck that nigga, yeah. I think Drake was probably taking subtle shots, and like a lot of people that are in the dissecting of the lyrics. I didn't know all of Drake's songs back in the day had subtle shots for all these people in the industry, but they say he's been shooting at people for a minute.
Which dropped first? Was it Euphoria or Family Matters? Because I remember they went back. I can't remember.
I think Euphoria dropped first,
and that shit was that shit was pretty personal.
Kendrick, to me, I feel like Kendrick dropped the Future and Metro, fuck the big three, it's just big me, rah rah rah. Mm-hmm. But I think Drake took it to the I think Drake took it to the out the window level first when he talked about how
Family
Kendrick
Matters?
Where Kendrick's bodyguard was his kid's actual dad. I think that was that line step where Kendrick, because I remember Drake said, because Drake dropped one thing and was talking about I could say this, I could say that, da da da, and then Kendrick replied. But I think in Kendrick's reply, it basically said, okay, cool. Don't make it don't take it to the level we don't want it to go. This can be a rap battle. We may not like each other. We don't have to like each other. But don't take this to the level where it doesn't have to go. and then that's when Drake started talking about kids and the wife. And I mean, to me, when it's on, I think rap battles are different. If there's a rap battle, I'm like you, Ejay. There's the part of me that wants to see war, wants to see it hit him up. I want to hear hit him up. I want a rapper to come out and say, "Yo, I got your wife pregnant. Get a DNA test for your kid."
We also gotta remember though, too,
it got your baby got my eyes.
Like
if I ever had a rap song about someone, I'm gonna make a song called "Your Baby Got My Eyes."
Got my eyes.
Like,
no, but we have
yeah.
them niggas was 20-year-old kids making those diss records to each other, right? Like we are.
Well, Kendrick and Drake aren't.
No.
old.
But you're talking about hit 'em up and shit, right? Like we gotta think about those. Everybody looks at those as the standard, right? Like hit 'em up, no Vaseline, yada yada yada. But those were kids talking to other kids, bro. Like,
right?
Like Cube was 22, 23, 24, talking to Easy, who was 22, 23, 24. Like these were like now we have grown men.
Grown, yeah.
Grown ass adults talking about your baby daddy is your bodyguard.
Well, it's like an extra 10 years. Like, I mean, Drake and Kendrick aren't old.
No,
they're maybe like in their 30s.
Drake's like,
how much were you the same nigga you were 10 years ago? Drake is 40 years old, bro.
Drake's got to be pushing 40,
Like,
and then J.
for
Cole
real?
like 41.
Yeah.
42.
Oh, no shit.
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
these
Like
niggas
these
is
are
not
grown
young.
men.
Am I
They
at
look-
the age where everybody look like a YN to me? Is that,
Yeah.
Yes.
are we saying that I'm
That's
that
what you
old?
look like. Yo,
We
Drake's
look like
30, yeah,
YNs.
Drake's 39. Jake's 39. Real
But
talk.
yeah, like I'm saying, it's
39,
like
okay.
And
we gotta
Cole's
stop-
41.
we gotta stop holding children screaming at each
Cole's
other.
41.
Cole's
Okay.
41.
We gotta stop holding children
Kendrick's
screaming at
30.
each other as the diss track standard.
Kendrick will be 39 this year. Couple months.
It's
Damn,
not.
Okay.
It's not.
But it's hip hop.
It is hip hop. But okay,
So what do we want?
if Pac was
What do we
battling,
want our rap battles? What do we want our rap battles to look like now?
Let me
Let
ask
me
you
jump
something.
in for one quick second because we were talking about something and I want to make this order
Oh yeah,
make sense.
my
So
bad,
I'm
go
looking
ahead.
at the chronological order of how these tracks were released.
Okay.
So this, all this shit happened in a short amount of time between
No, it
March.
was hours.
It says March
was
and
less
May
than a
of
year.
2024. All the tracks were released in that.
Bro, it was
window.
even less than that. I will tell you right now, I was on a
Well,
road trip doing
technically,
wrestling,
yeah.
and the mans them were dropping the tracks
Daily.
before we hit the venue.
Yeah,
No,
it was-
before
it
we
was-
hit the venue. It
was
was an
crazy.
8-hour drive. And it was Euphoria, Family Matters, bam, bam, and I was getting
But
notifications, bro. They
Here
were
it
dropping
goes.
it within
So
a
it
day.
says like that. That dropped first. Obviously, we know that. We said that.
Yep.
Then it was push-ups. We forgot that. Drake
Yeah,
came back with
Push-ups.
push-ups.
Push-ups was I like push-ups.
That was the
I like
first
push-ups. Drop
response
it, give
that he
me
had.
50, nigga.
He went at everybody in there.
Yeah, he talked about TD. He talked about Kendrick being short and all that
Ross
shit, right?
and all that shit.
Being little. Then Drake did Tailor Made,
Yes, Taylor made.
and that was right after push-ups.
Taylor made freestyle.
Yeah, and then that's when Kendrick came back with Euphoria, and
Okay.
went crazy, telling me it's creepy when he uses the N-word and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then it was Kendrick again with 616 in LA. Then it was Drake with Family Matters, which he went crazy on that. And then Meet the Grams, Kendrick.
Yes, Meet the Grams was there.
Yeah. And then it pretty much ended with Not Like Us. And then Drake took one more shot with The Heart Part 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
Okay.
pretty much the tracks that they're saying in the order that they were dropped in. So
So,
yeah, I
to
think
you
Drake
guys,
probably
who
did jump
won?
out the window first.
Who won?
Yeah. I know who won. Drake did jump out the window first, in my opinion. With that, as soon as he brought it to Family Matters, I think Family Matters is the one that, because it could have just been a rap battle, but he got personal first. If you want to talk about jumping out the window, being the getting personal and kind of airing out dirty laundry. But I came, like, at the end of the day, dog, I came up, like I said, off of Ricky Lake, off of Geraldo, off of Sally Jesse Raphael,
None
off
of
of
that
Jerry
shit matters
Springer.
to us, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
to me, it's like, yo, if you're going back and forth, air out the dirty laundry. I
Yeah,
grew
no-
up off of Facebook
Yeah.
in the 2000s.
None of that shit matters to us. So I was in the original camp of Drake won. I ain't gonna lie. But the reason why I say he didn't win now is because he went personal first. Homeboy replied personal. He cried about it. This is where it's like, I don't know, like it's is Kendrick a better rapper than Drake? Sure. I say so. Did he lyrically defeat him? Yeah, it's a tough one.
I think it's a tough one too.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna go on,
he publicly defeated him.
he
So he
publicly
when you got the
defeated
court
him
of public
because of the
opinion,
content. But did he get on the mic and destroy this nigga lyrically.
So let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys a question then. Let me ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a very important question. I want some in-depth, soul-searching answers.
You're getting a one-word answer now. Go ahead.
Good Lord.
In the history of, I'm not talking like battles like on stage or anything like that. I'm not talking like the what do you call them? Like the whatevers. We go up there and you battle back and forth. But in these hip hop beefs,
Yeah.
right? We could go LL versus Cool Mo. We go a bit Biggie and Pac. All these hip hop beefs in the history of them. Give me one example where someone won that beef or battle because of lyrical content and defeated them lyrically.
Maybe Pusha Drake.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
Drake.
the level
He did
that
throw some. He did
yeah.
throw some exposing shit in there though.
And he went someplace that Drake wasn't willing to go lyrically, right? It wasn't. It just ended at the lyrics there.
Okay.
To be honest,
my fucking theory.
I will
Keep
say,
going.
regardless of what happened to his career afterwards, LL and Cannabis.
LL didn't beat him lyrically.
That was gonna say.
LL definitely beat him.
No, Cannabis beat him lyrically. Whooped him.
No,
and we know that.
Nobody feels like Cannabis won that battle, though.
Declared,
No, because
but they're
there was-
declared as the winner. Cannabis was never declared.
Yeah, that's
as
what
the
I'm
winner.
saying. He was never declared the
So
winner.
that's my point. Yeah, and I think Ejay, I think
I
y'all
get
is
the-
right because
I-
I forgot about the Pusha in. I think Pusha is like one of the rare ones where we declared the winner based off of the content.
Ice Cube and NWA.
I think every other.
Did they really
No,
go?
that was.
I
That
don't
was
think
based
it was.
off of no, it wasn't off of no Vaseline wasn't the winner of Ice Cube and NWA wasn't based off of lyrics though. Cube was more the lyrics in Cube's No Vaseline was better, but it was based off of the success afterwards.
His personal
Cube's
success.
his personal success basically it was better than NWA.
So you're
as a
saying he
group.
didn't win it at the time, he won it later?
No, I'm saying he won it, but he didn't win it because we said he was better lyrically in the battle. We won it because we still fucked with Cube after.
So
Dre
it was a bias.
Dre left.
There was a
Dre
bias.
left. Not even a bias, dog. It was just like, hey, Cube fucking won the battle because all encompassing, he came out on top.
I guess so.
Drake and Meek. Meek's lyrics in that battle was eviscerating, but all encompassingly, the streams, the whatever, the music listened to, the quotables, the popularity of the songs. We say Drake won.
The
What
same.
about
Jay
Eminem
and
versus
Nas.
everybody
The
else?
same way Drake.
Yeah.
What about
converted-
Eminem versus everybody else?
I think
Right.
the same
Because
way.
But
everybody-
he had lyrics and popularity. The Eminem was lyrics and that popularity.
But people
So,
were
like,
going at him
over-encompassing-
lyrically, and he was applying lyrically.
But nobody was beating them lyrically. But over encompassingly, nobody still beat him. Lyrics, exposure, popularity, all that stuff. M destroyed everybody. And this is M's high off of Xanax and shit like that. What were you saying, EJ?
I was gonna say like what Drake used in the formula, ironically, to help him beat Meek was the radio play, like getting back to back and the flow and like you said, quotables and having that. Ironically, that's what crushed him. Now I know there's a whole like conspiracy behind that, and I'm not even gonna dive into that. But I personally think like take the whole fucking movement out of it. If you just went like off the energy of the song alone, I think it would have still won. Just because it has that reachability, right? It can be played everywhere, like, and
They're not
everybody
like us
wants
you're
to tell
talking about,
somebody you're not like them. Like we all want to tell another nigga, like you ain't like me, you not like us. So I think just that alone, that was
it was the most radio playable, radio friendly diss track since Hit 'Em Up.
pretty much. Well, that was never radio friendly.
No,
That was,
once you
I've
edit,
never heard Hit 'Em Up on the radio.
Listen, once
Since
you
back
edit
to
it,
back.
no.
Drake's back to back.
Back to back.
There's the clean version of Hit 'Em Up.
They didn't play it on the radio.
I've never heard it on no radio.
Not up
bro.
here.
No, not in the States either. Not
I
in the
never
States
heard it on
either.
no radio.
They refused.
But back to
Big
back
Boy
got
refused
like
to play it.
back
All
to
of
back
them
got
refused
played
to
on
play it.
Vibe 98.5 here in fucking our town. Like, come on
I
now.
get it. Oh, I get it. But
Yeah, they
like,
wouldn't.
That's a
But
diss
the
record.
thing is, they wouldn't play Hit 'Em Up on the radio outside of LA, and even in LA, it wasn't on
how about
92.3 The Beat.
club friendly then. It's the most club friendly
Club-friendly?
diss track.
Since
all
part-
diss tracks are club
Since
friendly.
DMX,
really.
since DMX's
DMX
Party Up,
and
Who's
Hit
part
'Em
of
Up.
here?
that one.
So
Nobody
okay,
knew
but
that shit was a diss track.
no, but
That's how genius it
like
was.
this. With Hit 'Em Up didn't get played in the club until after the beef was over, though.
People were afraid of
We
shit.
never
That's
heard.
why, though.
We never
There was a
heard. We
fear
never
to
heard
play
Hit 'Em
that
up.
stuff.
Oh, that song was
We never
violent
heard
as
Hit 'Em
hell.
up in Spagoochie.
Well, it was
We
a
never
fear,
heard Hit 'Em
right?
Up
You
in
didn't
Spagoochie.
know who was in the club at the time. You can't be in, let's say, Atlanta and
Yeah.
play Hit 'Em Up because you don't know if it's
You
a
don't know
Biggie
what type of
squad in
people are
there
there,
or if
yeah.
it's a Pac squad in there because it's Atlanta, right? You don't know if it's East or
Facts.
West.
Or
So
if there's a sickle cell squad
But-
in there, because them niggas was
Right?
clowning sickle cell, man. You can't be doing that. I got
So you didn't
cousins
know
with
who
sickle
you were
cell,
dealing
dog.
with.
The sickle cell, yeah. I have a cousin that passed from
You
sickle
can't be
cell. What
playing
do you
with that.
mean?
I didn't like them clowning sickle cell like that.
Yeah, you
Yo.
didn't know who you were dealing with back then, so it was a lot different.
That's
to play
another-
that track.
One of you little niggas.
That's
got
another
sickle cell or
conspiracy
something.
theory to talk about on the side. But you see that Netflix show Cell, The Cell?
Nah, what's that?
Oh man, and it's about how this is dope, but how sickle cell mutated and started giving people superpowers that had it.
Oh,
We had these
shit.
black
Oh,
superheroes
yes,
going out
yes,
there and
yes,
shit
yes,
like that.
yes.
Yeah, you gotta
The
watch.
Cell,
I think
I'ma
it's
look
called The
that
Cell.
up.
I started
think it's
it.
called The Cell.
It is The Cell. I started it and I never finished that motherfucker, bro.
I'm gonna
But,
check
yo,
that. I'll check
we
that.
got into that shit. And people were hating it. People were
But you
hating it
know,
when it came out
um,
because it was just a bunch of niggas with superpowers, right? Because
fuck.
There's
we are
a
the ones that mostly get sickle cell.
theory that I think we are the ones that 100% get sickle cell.
Is it? Yeah, I think
Not 100. I think there's like
Latinos. There's some Latinos.
no,
and-
it's not Latinos. It's Chinese. There's a
It's
small
Chinese,
Oriental,
Mm.
like 2%, and then it's like all African after that, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I think the Asians that get it, they're a close descendant of Africans, no?
Mm.
Yeah, most.
So,
Something
but
like
there's
that.
a theory out there that the ones who have sickle cell are the ones that aren't in Africa.
Interesting.
There's something in our genetics that haven't adapted to something in the motherland,
Like once we left, our shit just.
and then that genetically got handed down, and we haven't been able to adapt to it in that sickle cell forms.
Interesting.
I don't know,
I can fuck with it.
I'm gonna look that
but
up.
that's something else. That's something we gotta look into. But
Yeah, that's a whole nother combo.
So and and as far as the battles to carry it on to something different before we transition over, pause. I think Jay and Nas is another really really good example of that, to where Nas lyrically mopped the floor with Jay.
Bro, there's a
But
reason
just
why we
popularity wise, yeah, but just popularity wise and over encompassing, the majority of the consensus is J1. But motherfuckers will say, oh, well, real hip hop heads know Nas won. Real hip hop heads know Meek won. Real hip hop heads know Kumo D won. Like, it's always that real hip hop, real heads know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where it's like, well, cool, real heads know, but you don't win something because the real heads know. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in a shootout and get shot by the motherfucker that shoots you and be like,
Yeah.
well, real motherfuckers know he's a
niggas
better
know.
aim.
The real bad man knows that his stance was better when he was posing with his gun.
That's
So
funny.
Yeah, he got the.
but he still got lick in his
he
head
had the
though.
good stance. And I don't know if Murder's still talking. He froze up on me.
Yeah, me too. Yo, but this feels like the first time that there's not a consensus winner
Am I back yet?
You talking with
with,
Drake and
with the current one.
and-
Yeah. Do you guys feel like there's 100% consensus on that? Because I never got that feeling.
Now, maybe.
I know a lot of people say Kendrick won, and I know that's what the overwhelming feeling is. But if you really look at it, what did Drake lose? He's still.
I don't think it's like. I think now we're in the day and age of. I think we're past the 50 and Ja. The
Like where
loser
somebody
is
can
not
knock you down.
Yeah, the loser's not obliterated out of the fucking popular culture anymore.
At this point,
But
I don't think
I
there's
think with-
anything you can do in hip hop that'll fuck you over.
Well, look at Designer. He was jacking off on a plane.
But Tekashi's a
Pardon me?
snitch, bro. And he's still
said,
making
"Pardon
more
me?"
money than he ever made, bro. This is
So
crazy.
Well, but he's not making more money than he ever made in hip hop. Like there's.
I guess.
Yeah,
This is a whole discussion.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
there's
I hope,
that,
yeah,
there's
like
that.
I hope you niggas got time because he's making a lot of money adjacent of our culture and using our culture, but he's
I
not
smell
making
you.
a lot of money
No, you real
in
on
our
that.
culture. You feel what I'm
100.
saying?
You 100 on that.
And with the Kendrick and Drake thing,
Yeah.
even with Not Like Us, I would still be kind of on the fence, more leaning towards Kendrick, even though I'm a fan of both. But being a light-skinned Canadian, I lean towards Toronto and Drake. But as soon as the lawsuit came out and the timing of the lawsuit.
Yeah.
I
That's
understand the
practice.
lawsuit, and it makes sense because being called a PDF by the entire Super Bowl has to have an effect on your bottom line.
Yeah.
It has to.
Even
There's no way it
though
doesn't.
OVO has I don't know what it is. I gotta find the website, but OVO has I think it's with McDonald's. And
Bro,
it's like
they
a
have-
mashup clothing
I'll
line,
tell you who
and it
they
looks
have it. They
fly
have
as fuck.
McDonald's
I
and
can't-
WWE right now.
Wow.
Yeah, the WWE one's the one talking about. Yeah, it looks fly as fuck. Like you're gonna see me in an OVO WWE jacket. not
Bro,
too
the
long
Stone
from
Cold shirts go crazy.
For real, eh?
But
With
you
the
can't.
owl and the skull.
Yeah, but you can't say that shit didn't have an effect on the bottom line. So I
Nah.
understand the lawsuit, but it's one of those read the room things. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So
Yeah.
that's why I'm leaning towards Kendrick. I'm like, Not Like Us was a phenomenon.
Yeah.
I forgot all of the songs in the rap battle except for Not Like
Except
Us.
for that shit.
My 12-year-old daughter plays Not Like
Yeah,
Us.
they all.
when I
And
go
you want
pick
to know
her
what's
up.
crazy?
They
I
all
went the opposite way because of Not Like Us.
A lot of people
You-
did.
You know why? I was like this. This was my stance. I was like, this guy was getting dusted on the mic and just went, he's a pedophile. And then people, that was a trigger word at the moment. At that time,
Right.
it was a trigger word. So that to me, that's
Right.
that's where I was like on the Drake thing.
Mhm.
And then like, text messages between him and underage girls and blah, blah, blah came out. And then whatever. But then I was like, to me, this nigga just got scared and was like, oh, you're a pedophile. And knowing that would trigger motherfuckers. And that's
Yeah.
where I thought that Kendrick took the low blow. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same
Definitely
time,
was a low blow.
yeah. So that's where it becomes an iffy. I'm from the era where suck your mother and your mama's a hoe and your mama's so skinny she can hula hoop in a Cheerio. Those are the kind of bars, the shit that you can just disrespect the nigga. But there were certain layers.
Talking about shooting dozens.
Right?
Even when you're shooting dozens, there's certain things you don't call people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't
Where we
supposed
to.
from,
You know what I
you
mean?
can't call a motherfucker a goof.
Bro, that's a heavy ass jacket to wear, nigga.
Yo, and even now you got to tiptoe around goofy, cause I know some goofy niggas,
Bro,
but I wouldn't put goof on them. But I know some niggas that are goofy as hell.
I come from a
Like,
place where I see
I
people
know
get
some
old
fucking
to put in them for goofy.
Yeah. because you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, you can't be called a rapist. Someone calls you a rapist, you have to
And
fight
yo,
for that shit.
and that's
Even
the
if you
Can't be
can't
called
fight,
for
you
it,
have to
And
though.
that's
fight
the
for
funny
that shit.
thing. Goofy and rapists got where like I said, inside Goofy and rapists got put into one. So if a
Real.
nigga,
Inside here.
if a nigga
Here,
call
though,
you
here.
goof, inside here, yeah. If a nigga call you Goofy in the pen or in jail, people say, "Hold on, he Goofy," and they want to stab him immediately. But yo, that's why it's like
For real.
American niggas that come up here, they have a hard time because they just call a nigga Goofy if he's Goofy. You feel
Because
me?
well, that's the wildest part is
Language, eh? Shit.
Language.
the United States and Canada are so intertwined.
And then-
Sometimes our slang will overlap on each other.
Yeah.
Right? Like I've been calling motherfuckers a weirdo from a minute.
Yeah.
And to me, a weirdo isn't
It's a
like
weirdo.
Isn't like no. To me, a weirdo because I got it from my cousins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like on the West, like a weirdo is like stay away from this motherfucker. He does weird things.
Yeah.
He'll slide you on the low.
Yeah.
You bring him to your house. He'll steal your wallet and help you
The
look
weirdo.
for it. He'll try and hit on your girl. He don't leave him around with underage girls. Like he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
And when I don't like a motherfucker and they acting just deplorable, I call him a weirdo.
Yeah.
But in Canada, motherfuckers walk around, but like I'm weird and I'm proud. I'm a weirdo. It just means like a weirdo is like a
relax.
motherfucker that just don't conform to everyday ideologies and stuff
Yeah.
like that, right? Which and I get both. I was born and raised in Canada. I could never say that whatever I got from my family I could live by because I was born. I could wear any motherfucking bandana on any street in any neighborhood in the city I grew up in and still be safe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck them into Port Click. What are they gonna do?
This nigga said that.
We have
If you
bandana
fucking
privilege.
know, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
We grew up
What
with
about you,
bandana
Ejay? What do
privilege,
you-
yo.
right? But what about you, EJ? Who do you think? Let's to rope it back in. Who do you think won between those two?
I settled with Kendrick. Like at the end of everything, I was kind of with Kendrick with the lawsuit coming out and everything. But I did have moments where I was like playing devil's advocate, where I'm like, yo, Drake did stand 10 toes down by himself.
He did.
Like Kendrick didn't ask for no help
against a lot of people.
but a lot of people stood up and tried to, ride with him and Drake took them all on by his damn self.
And that's one thing people don't give Drake credit for.
And I give him all the credit for
comes at him, nigga, that nigga's gonna battle you.
And I think he would have dusted pretty much everyone else that tried him. Like Rick Ross would not really want it with Drake like he thought he did. I think Drake would mash him up.
Bro, the line that shut that down was every number one hit you ever had, I put it in your hand. And that was a fact, bro. The fact that, like, listen, until, like, okay, Every Day I'm Hustling came out, it went all right. And then everything after that went number one had Drake on it, though. Everything after that went number one had Drake on it, though.
It's just a weird,
Drake did give
weird
Ross
move by that guy. That's what I'd call some weirdo behavior. Speaking on the word weirdo. Ross's behavior on the Drake shit, I thought was weirdo behavior.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And it's one of those, he didn't read the room. He said, I know who's gonna win this one. There's probably some conversation behind the scenes. And people were like, yo, we're all going at Drake. Let's go. Yeah. Because he wanted to jump on that bandwagon. Because Ross has always been, popularity wise, regardless how good he is, he's always been at the cusp. Ross has never been, he's dope. Yeah. Like the guy. Ross has never been the guy. He's been close to being the guy. He's been left hand to the guy. But Ross has never been the guy, and he thought that being on this side might give him. This is my, of course, my interpretation. But I feel like him choosing sides is like, okay, now I can be the guy because I know I know what's coming out. I know what's gonna happen. Da da da. I know Kendrick's gonna go after the PDF thing. Blah blah blah. Right. Which is wild because it just shows Ross as being an unloyal motherfucker.
Hello, unloyal.
The CO in his blood came out.
It was wild, and I know Rose's got to have a handful of, Caucasian people that are his homeboys or like mixed people, like, and for him to call Drake a white boy and like the way he said it, and all of a sudden,
that's wild.
Like, why you switch up on him like that? I know you have mixed
Gunplay.
friends.
I have a homie.
Gunplay. You seen Gunplay?
Oh,
Gunplay
shit.
is lighter than the driven snow.
He has a swastika tattooed on him.
Oh, real? I don't know nothing about no Gunplay.
Gunplay
has a
Gunplay's
swastika.
the whole conversation.
He's a whole different podcast, bro.
That's wild.
Yeah, he calls himself like I don't know. We'll talk about that. It has nothing to do with that.
But I know I got a white dude.
That was bullshit. Bro.
I got a white dude friend that hangs with Ross regularly.
Yeah.
And then when you see him shake pictures with Ross, just another bunch of white dudes with him. So Ross can say what he wants.
Well, you can't be in this industry.
No, but Ross can say what he wants.
You can't be in this industry and be 100% black. You can't.
But why be that nigga and scream out white boy this, white boy that? Nigga, I'm the only nigga in yellow tape. Me and Will Haze.
Because you're legend.
So I'm not gonna sit here and do no shit like that.
If that's how you move, then that's how you move. But don't switch up when you know what I mean? Like you just all of a sudden started moving like
fuck with people.
That was fucked up, man.
So, but you gotta think about it like this. So how many number one hits? How many dope ass tracks are Drake featuring Ross or Ross featuring Drake? Coming off his friends, doing things like in the industry. We don't know together, but doing in the industry, it looked like they fought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got you. They fought. If you start hating on a motherfucker, like if Murder start coming out and talking shit about me and hating on me and making songs about me and da 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 da, you always been feeling this shit.
That's how it's gonna look.
And that's what I feel like with Ross. Like Ross, if Ross is coming at this mother, you always been feeling this shit. So everything that came out was fake. Motherfuckers don't just switch on you because this little beef is going on.
Not like that. Not like that.
No.
And put it on wax, like ready to go. Like can't wait to put this out. Like, come on now. Come on. And he
like,
can't.
I'm a
he
white
can't
boy
front.
now. You always thought I was a white boy.
That's some wild shit.